One of the simplest things you can do to your lyre to decorate it is add a soundboard strap. This is a piece of metal which fits on the junction between the body and the soundboard. So to make them, now we've just marked on here where the holes are going to be. We just need to make a mark where the bends will be, and then we're going to put the piece of metal in a vise and bend it to shape. And all we need to do now is to mark the other side where the soundboard is, and then we can bend that side too. Now the pins I use to hold the mounts in place are small tiny copper tacks, which you can get from most hardware shops. Okay, so we have a hole drilled here for the tacks to go into. We just need to make sure that they're big enough. So I'm just wringing them out a bit with this square bradawl. Okay. If there's any burrs left, you need to sand those off. First thing to do is to use our bradawl to mark where the tack will be going. Once we've done that, we need to just slightly enlarge the hole to give it a good start. Okay, we should now be able to gently tap that tack in with a piece of wood. Okay, we haven't tapped it all the way in yet. We're going to leave that until the end. Okay, now I've got both tacks in either side of the mount, and it's nice and flush with the soundboard and the body. Okay, the way I close the screws in is to lay the lyre in a vise so that equal pressure is on either side, so that these tacks go in very straight. In there, as you can see, that it's nice and straight. A little bit more and it'll be finished. You've got to be careful not to mark the size of the arms of the lyre. There you go. The mounts I'm going to be putting on this lyre are made from a bronze disc that I had made, and what I've done is I've etched a design onto it by, first of all, I've drawn on with a, you can see here I've drawn on with a sharpie pen, and I've etched this design, and then I've silver plated the whole piece, and this is what I've come up with. You just about see in the light. Okay. So I'm going to lay this piece on here, find a position I want to put them in, Then I'm going to make a mark. Okay, then what I need to do is find the same position on the other side. I can do that using a combination of sight and my set square. So now we take our bradawl and we mark the centre point of each mount. Okay, now we're going to use a Forstner bit, which is 30 millimeters, which is the same size as the metal mount we're using, and this will just be drilled to about 1 millimeter, half the depth of the mount, so that the mount is inset. Now we have to do is insert the mounts. Okay, and then we have to then we're going to put in the rivets on to hold it in place. Now to make our loose rivet, what I use is a copper nail. That's just pure copper. It's got a flat head on here and it's got a point on there. We can cut the point off. We have a choice then. We can either peen over the rivet or we can cut a little flap, which works as well. On this side, you can either leave this flat or you can add a piece of jewellery to this, a mount. But in this example I'm just going to show you how to dome this top here. I'm using a jeweller's block, dome block, which is made of steel, and the bench drawer. Just do it in. Okay. Just going to move it along, make it a little bit. Set it into a smaller hair diameter. Okay. Okay, and here we are. A nice curved dome top. So just to recap, we've gone from a plain disc mount, designing an etching, to finish mount. On the back of the lyre is where we take the small washer and we insert it. So this is one of my standard lyres with the silver-plated soundboard straps and the silver-plated bronze and etched mounts up here.